What is going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to your lineup announcement. Yes, I am at my flat, unfortunately, watching the game in my room. A little bit gutted about that, to be honest. Little bit gutted. I thought I'd be heading down to Rome. Student loan didn't drop. Only dropped the other day. And you know what? I'm glad I can't be there. But Lawrence and Chris are there, so if you see them, make sure you go and say hello. But we've got some good stuff happening, apart from some certain stuff which isn't too great in terms of our midfield. But in terms of the full lineup itself, we don't have Gary Cahill. Now, you know, he's our captain, I get that, but he's not been great recently, so I understand why he's not starting. But our team, as it stands, goes Courtois in goal. You've then got David Luiz, Rudiger and Azpilicueta making up our back three. In the midfield, though, you've got Bakayoko and Fabregas. Now, I thought Fabregas was shocking. Absolutely shocking at the weekend. And me and Lewis had this conversation earlier, and people were talking about, you know, it's a case of Cahill is playing. Hold on, let me have a little look at this lineup. Give me 2 seconds. Wait, because when I looked at it, there was no Cahill in the lineups. Where's my laptop? Right, give me 2 minutes. Right, let's have a little look at this. What B-Tech app? That's annoying me, because when I read it, it said Cahill wasn't starting. Now you're telling me he is. Let's have a little butcher, shall we? Cahill is starting. Oh, that's shocking. Absolutely shocking. But let's go through this lineup properly then. Let's go through it one more time. Right. Courtois in goal. Rudiger, David Luiz, Cahill and Azpilicueta. Alongside Alonso as the other left wing back, Fabregas and Bakayoko, Pedro, Morata and Hazard. So we're going for a 4-3-3. Azpilicueta as a right wing back, I don't know, personally. It's a very defensive style, but it didn't really work. He's not a wing back, but the one thing that I'm worried about is Fabregas and Bakayoko. Now, Bakayoko is a decent player, but the thing for me, which I worry about, is Fabregas. Now, for me, honestly, me and Chris were watching the ground, and Lewis, and people in the ground thought Fabregas was rubbish. But if you look at it, if people were watching out from outside the ground, they said he was fantastic. I thought he was poor personally. I think this is a chance for us to get potentially run over in midfield. And you know, if you're looking at the team that they've got, Roma, they've got Strootman, Nigel and De Rossi in midfield. That's a very strong midfield. I don't think we've got, in terms of heavyweights, we haven't really got that. Azpilicueta as a right wing back, you know, it's interesting. It's defensive. You know, I was just going through your comments now. Fabregas is not rubbish, but he works well with Kante. Kante's not even on the sub bench. You know, it's something which is obviously we were told he would be fit. We thought he'd be potentially back for the game, but you know, it's not great. I don't know what to think about this one now. If I go through our bench, we've got Caballero, Drinkwater, Kennedy, Zappa, Costa, William, Batshuayi and Christensen. So we have got depth in terms of if we need to go defensive, we need to put another player in midfield, we can do. We've got Drinkwater, maybe even sometimes Christensen going there, David Luiz. You know, we need to be prepared to hit on the counter, and I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be sitting deep, holding out, hoping we can do this. But yeah, I don't know what to think about that. I think our front three is pretty strong. Pedro, Morata, Hazard, it's the strongest we have. I'm just interested to see what's going to happen with the rest of it. But yeah, anyway, guys, one more time, I'll go through the lineup before we finish the live stream. We have Courtois in goal. We have Rudiger, David Luiz and Cahill as a back three, with Azpilicueta and Alonso as the wing backs. In midfield, we have Fabregas and Bakayoko, and then a front three, we have Pedro, Morata and Eden Hazard. I think Kante's been saved for Man United. Let's hope so. If he's not there for Man United, I don't know what's gone wrong. But yeah, anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. If you're in Rome, make sure you see Chris and Lawrence. They are at the ground. Make sure you follow us on all our social media links down in the description. And guys, take care, and I'll see you very, very soon.